Well, I know I have. You see, when I was in ninth grade, I took an English class where we had an HR person come in and tell us about how to do a proper interview. She told a story of how a man came in ripped up jeans, stained t-shirt, and was asking for a job that paid over $75,000 a year. This was not exactly how she wanted the person to dress or act. He also fidgeted a lot, and his eyes would roam around the room every time he was answering a question. So, without further ado, hello, my name is Pfeiffer Ausband, and today I'll be talking about the 3 key steps to having a successful interview. My first point is eye contact. This displays confidence. When you are talking to your interviewer, you want to make sure that you are meeting them eye to eye and making sure that they know that you are paying attention and wanting to hear what they're saying, answer their questions with intent, and that you want this job. Eye contact also makes a connection. And this is definitely important when you have a sales job or customer service job. The HR person or the interviewer definitely wants to know that you are able to make that connection with the customers to make more sales and to just create more customers in general. I found a quote from Harrison College all about how to give eye contact in an interview. And it says, eye contact expresses confidence and sincerity, while lack of eye contact can indicate nervousness, self-consciousness, or arrogance. If your eyes are roaming around the room or looking away from your interviewer, you may come off as distracted, unprepared to respond to a question, or uncomfortable holding a conversation. This is not how, you do not want your eyes to roam or for you to look distracted. You want to make sure that they know you care. My second point is you want to dress to impress. By walking into an interview knowing that you look presentable, it shows that you have self-care and that you're taking responsibility for this interview. And then when they show that you are taking responsibility for yourself, they'll also know that you are taking responsibility for that interview and potentially that job. So in theory, the more professional we dress, the more professional we will act. There is actually a school in South Carolina that is called Bob Jones University, and they actually have you dress in business casual for all of your classes. All during the class periods, chapels, anything, you must dress in business casual. And they believe that that's because you will treat your classes with more professionalism and that you will make sure that you take it very seriously and that you treat it more like a job than just like coming to class in your PJs and sleeping in the corner. And I personally believe that that is actually how that works. I found a quote from Huffington Post that says, how we behave is clearly affected by the clothes we wear. When we dress up formally in a tuxedo or evening gown, our behavior tends to be entirely different from when we are wearing tennis shoes. In those professions requiring uniforms, such as military or police, the importance of the effect of the uniform on behavior of both the wearer and the observer is well recognized. The uniform embodies respect, and incorporated with that respect is specific expected behavior from the person wearing the uniform. How a soldier behaves when he's wearing a uniform is carefully dictated and is different from the behavior when the soldier is allowed to be out of uniform. So also my last point with that is we are walking billboards of ourselves, and we must dress how we want to be seen. My dad always tells me that we want to dress for the job we want, not for the job we have. My third point is body language. Body language is definitely how you come across to your interviewer. If you are slouching in your chair, it shows that you don't care. But if you're sitting up straight, looking them in the eye, it shows that you are prepared and that you are confident and you want to do well in this interview. Body language is definitely how that you can give off a good first impression, because first impressions are everything. This is a quote from Biz Journals in Louisville, and it says, you make your first impression upon someone quickly, within 7 to 30 seconds of meeting them. It's easier to make a good first impression than to correct a negative impression. A first impression is primarily dependent upon your nonverbal signals. To make a favorable first impression, you must use your body language to your advantage. And that is so true, because it is so, like, within the first 30 seconds of you having that interview, they make this connection of, is this person going to work or is this person not going to work? You want to make sure that everything about you displays, I want this job and I am the perfect fit for this job, and I'm going to show you why with the way that I respond to your answers. Some tips on body language is that when you greet them and when you are leaving them, you want to make sure that you provide a very firm, strong handshake. And this proves that you are confident and that you are wanting them to consider you for this position. You definitely want to sit up straight and show positive, that you definitely want a positive body position. You want to be facing the interviewer so that they know that you are paying attention and that you are willing to make sure that this interview goes well. In conclusion, it is important to keep in mind that you want to succeed in an interview, and you must remember these steps: eye contact, dress to impress, and a positive body language. Thank you so much for letting me give my speech today. I hope this helps you with any of your future interviews. Thank you.